Franklin Richards. He has used his abilities to create entire pocket universes and has even been able to rebuild the multiverse. In some storylines, he has been referred to by the alias Powerhouse versus Dr. Manhattan. He is an atomic physicist who, after a lab accident, is disintegrated and then gradually reforms himself into a being with godlike powers. I'm the Shinnin, and I'm here to analyze their powers, versatility, and feats to uncover who would win in a one-on-one fight. A new chapter was quietly beginning for Earth's first family of superheroes, the Fantastic Four. Susan Storm Richards was pregnant, carrying the child of her brilliant husband, Reed Richards. But this was no ordinary pregnancy. Both Reed and Sue had been fundamentally altered by cosmic rays, imbuing them with incredible powers. And the question loomed, what would this mean for their child? As the due date drew near, something became frighteningly clear. This birth would be unlike anything the world had ever seen. Sue's body, infused with volatile cosmic energy, was struggling. The unborn child's atoms hummed with a power beyond comprehension, a power so great it threatened the lives of both mother and child. Reed Richards searched desperately for a solution, and he found it in the unlikeliest of places, a rare and unstable substance known only as Element X. The catch? It existed solely in the heart of the chaotic, deadly negative zone. Thus, a desperate mission was launched. Reed, alongside his teammates Ben Grimm and Johnny Storm, ventured into the treacherous negative zone, a realm of antimatter and alien threats. In the dark, chaotic heart of the negative zone, a storm was brewing. The team had barely crossed into this hostile dimension when they were met by something monstrous. Alias. Not just a warlord, a cosmic tyrant, a grotesque insectoid being with razor-sharp wings, a body armored in chitin, and eyes that burned with malevolence. This wasn't just a villain. This was the undisputed ruler of the void, and in his clawed hand, the cosmic control rod, a weapon so powerful it bent the very fabric of the negative zone to his will and kept Alias immortal. The Fantastic Four faced overwhelming challenges in the negative zone. The Thing endured brutal physical trials, while the Human Torch battled relentless creatures. Reed Richards discovered that the vital Element X was embedded in Alias's powerful cosmic control rod. In a fierce confrontation, the team managed to weaken Alias and extract the element. Furious, Alias chased them through the perilous terrain of the negative zone, forcing the team into a desperate escape. Facing constant danger and running out of options, Reed ultimately chose to return the control rod, sacrificing their upper hand to save the team. Though they accomplished their mission, the Fantastic Four came home with a grim realization. Alias, now aware of their world and driven by vengeance, remained a looming and more dangerous threat than ever before. Then back in the Baxter building, Susan survived. The birth was a success, and the world would never be the same. For on that day, Franklin Benjamin Richards entered the world. From the very beginning, it was clear. Franklin was not just a child. He was a nexus of limitless potential. His powers, psionic, reality warping, cosmic, began to flicker into being before he could even speak. Toys floated, lights dimmed, thoughts whispered from rooms away. Terrified of what his son might become, or accidentally unmake, Reed built psychic dampeners, hoping to contain the vast energy surging within Franklin's mind. But even these couldn't fully suppress the raw cosmic force that lived within him. Help would arrive in the form of an unlikely guardian, Agatha Harkness, an ancient sorceress who would teach Franklin to navigate his gifts, not with fear, but with control. As he grew, Franklin Richards would become one of the most powerful beings in the Marvel Universe, a child who could reshape reality, birth entire universes, or collapse them with a thought. He was the living embodiment of everything the Fantastic Four represented: hope, discovery, danger, and awe. And his story was only just beginning. If you're enjoying the content, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. It really helps out the channel. Thanks for your support. All right, listen up, Marvel fans, because we are talking about the absolute no-holds-barred, God-tier legend, Franklin freaking Richards. This kid isn't just powerful. He's the bend reality like it's a damn hobby type of powerhouse. We're talking about a mutant, so OP, it makes other Omega levels look like background extras in his cosmic movie. Franklin Richards is more than Omega level. He's labeled as Beyond Omega. Let that sink in. That's like the Marvel Universe waving the white flag and going, yeah, we don't even have a label for this absolute unit of a being. His main gig, reality warping. Not like, I made it rain tacos, reality warping. I'm talking I can create and destroy entire universes on a Tuesday before lunch level. What about power level breakdown? He created a pocket universe. As a freaking child, Franklin casually made whole-ass universes like it was arts and crafts hour. He also did multiverse recreation. After the multiverse went full nuclear in Secret Wars, Franklin, with Molecule Man, straight up rebuilt it, like some next-level cosmic Lego master. What about time manipulation? This guy ages himself up, kicks cosmic ass, and then rewinds himself back to a damn toddler. Who even does that? Now let's talk feats. Remember Mephisto, the Hell Lord, literal devil-level badass? Yeah, Franklin whooped his demonic ass not once, but twice in Fantastic Four, annual number 24. Meanwhile, Galactus is out here struggling, and Franklin's like, hold my juice box, I got this. Oh, and the Mad Celestials? In Fantastic Four number 603, future Franklin shows up, and the Celestials themselves call him Beyond Omega, Reality Distortion, Universal Shaper, Galactic Constant Danger. Like, that's not a title. That's a goddamn warning label. And what does Franklin do? He teleports them into a gas giant like he's cleaning up trash, resurrects Galactus, makes him his freaking herald. And then they go full tag team and wreck the entire Celestial squad. Just straight up cosmic curb stomping. Need more? Back during the Onslaught saga, Franklin saves the Avengers and the Fantastic Four by yeeting them into a whole-ass new universe he just made on the fly. Welcome to the Heroes Reborn world, bitches. When the entire Marvel continuity was on life support, Franklin said, don't worry, I got this. Then literally restored the multiverse. Not helped, not tried, he did that shit. So yeah, when people ask, who's the most powerful mutant in Marvel? You tell them it ain't even a contest, it's Franklin. Fucking Richards. Not a god, not a hero, a walking multiversal reset button wrapped in a kid with a shaggy haircut. B.O.W. the hell down. Dr. Manhattan, born John Osterman in 1929, was the son of a watchmaker. Inspired by his father after the atomic bombing of Hiroshima, John pursued a career in atomic physics. He earned a PhD and, by 1959, was conducting research at the Gila Flats Particle Physics Test Facility. There, he dated Janie Slater. Tragedy struck in August 1959. While retrieving a watch, John was accidentally locked inside the intrinsic field separator. The device vaporized him. Yet over the following weeks, his consciousness began to reassemble his body. By November 22nd, he reappeared, transformed. A blue, godlike being with immense powers, he was soon dubbed Dr. Manhattan by the U.S. government, referencing the Manhattan Project. His abilities were unparalleled. He disassembled weapons, destroyed tanks, and became a global deterrent. However, he rejected much of the symbolism imposed on him, refusing a helmet or costume and engraving a hydrogen atom on his forehead instead. Despite his newfound power, his transformation came at a cost. Alienated from humanity, he drifted away from Janie, ultimately leaving her for Laurie, also known as Silk Spectre 2. His interactions with the Crime Busters, a failed superhero group, and his eventual self-imposed exile to Mars marked turning points in his journey. Dr. Manhattan isn't just powerful, he's almost omnipotent. Let's break down the mind-bending abilities that make him a cosmic force. 1. Chronokinesis, time manipulation. Dr. Manhattan can perceive and manipulate the flow of time itself, existing outside the constraints of the normal space-time continuum. He can move forward or backward through time and observe events with unparalleled clarity. 2. Molecular control. With a mere thought, he can disassemble objects at the molecular level, disintegrate living beings, or reassemble them as if they were puzzle pieces. His creation of structures on Mars is a prime example of this ability's incredible scope. 3rd, subatomic regeneration. Destroy Dr. Manhattan? Good luck with that. As long as his consciousness exists, he can regenerate his body from the subatomic level. It's like hitting restart on the most overpowered cosmic cheat code ever. 4th, multiplicity. Want to be in 2 or 10 places at once? Dr. Manhattan can create independent, intelligent copies of himself, all seamlessly connected to his original consciousness. He's everywhere and nowhere at the same time. 5. Size alteration. Whether towering over skyscrapers at 200 feet tall or shrinking to microscopic proportions, he can adjust his size without losing control of his powers. That's just scratching the surface. As if being a master of time, matter, and regeneration wasn't enough, his arsenal also includes intangibility, invulnerability, energy projection, flight, telekinesis, teleportation, and godlike strength. His greatest feat is, in the Doomsday Clock event, it was revealed that Dr. Manhattan had influenced pivotal events in the DC timeline, including the flashpoint that created the New 52 continuity. His actions, such as trapping Wally West in the Speed Force and manipulating the fates of Superman and Batman, highlighted his immense impact on the multiverse. During this saga, powerful figures like Reverse Flash and Mr. Mxyzptlk acknowledged Manhattan's unmatched abilities, comparing him to a god. The climactic confrontation on Mars saw the combined might of the DC Universe's heroes, Martian Manhunter, Green Lanterns, Captain Atom, The Flash, and others, fail to subdue him, solidifying his role as one of the most formidable beings in comics. All right, let's dive into this. Franklin Richards versus Dr. Manhattan. They're both iconic, superpowered characters from different universes, and each brings something unique to the fight. Now, I'll analyze their powers, versatility, and feats to uncover who would win in a one-on-one fight. 1. Power. Franklin doesn't bend the rules of existence. He rewrites the entire instruction manual, throws it in the trash, and codes a brand new one from scratch. Universal creation, recreation, straight-up deletion? Yeah, he treats those like warm-up exercises. He's not just living in reality, he's modding it in real time. While Dr. Manhattan, he is not bound by time. To him, every moment is now. The instant of his birth, the splitting of the atom, the final breath of the universe. All of it unfolds before him simultaneously. His greatest act? In Doomsday Clock, Manhattan reached beyond battles, beyond worlds, and rewrote continuity itself. He bent the history of an entire universe, sculpting destinies and erasing legacies as casually as a man erases chalk from a blackboard. Who has the edge? It's Dr. Manhattan. While Franklin is the ultimate reality modder, Manhattan is the one with the cosmic pen, writing and erasing the very concept of reality across time itself. 2. Versatility. Franklin is the ultimate creator. His toolbox is infinite imagination, new universes, new laws of physics, new everything. But he's still bound to creativity and willpower. He fights by reshaping reality to his liking, while Manhattan is the ultimate controller. He doesn't create new rules as much as he enforces dominance over existing ones. Time, matter, causality. His power is less flashy, but impossibly precise. He isn't guessing. He already knows the outcome. Who has the edge? Dr. Manhattan. He doesn't just act. He's omnitemporal. He knows Franklin's moves before they happen, and his molecular hacks are instant win conditions. Lastly, feats. Franklin Richards stands as a walking apocalypse in sneakers. The kid didn't just fight Galactus, he made him his herald. Celestials, the architects of existence, Franklin rewrote them like doodles in the margins of a notebook. And the multiverse itself? Franklin bent it, twisted it, and recreated entire realities as if he were snapping Lego bricks together. While Dr. Manhattan, his true apex wasn't just about power, but narrative dominance. He didn't stop at altering reality. He rewrote the timeline of DC itself. He sculpted continuity, trimming and extending Superman's very existence like an author adjusting paragraphs. The Justice League? Swatted aside like flies. He wasn't simply a character in the story. He was the editor of reality itself. Who has the edge? It's a tie. Franklin dominates cosmic entities like they're nothing. Manhattan rewrote a multiverse's entire continuity. Both are writer-level beings. And with all this, Dr. Manhattan wins.